so I can find
Machine control data, all folder, site folder, and your files inside of that. This part actually will make you sick because plug it in. Okay, done. Okay, and once you come up to like a normal type of operating screen, just plug in your USB.
Like right now? Or?
Yep, just right now. It's going to give you an automatic boot for the read of this USB. And as you can see, all you really want to do is you want to copy or add from the USB. So add from USB, you'll see the progress bar of data it's copying. Then when it's done, it should tell you that the transfer was complete.
Yep.
And just pull it out.
So press OK.
OK is just going to take you back to options. Just pull it. Now if you go to menu, yeah, I didn't hear a beat. Hit it again. There we go. And select designs, right? Okay. And you should see your Carter's Grove listed. All right. Once it's labeled, then you just back arrow out. Yeah, you got connectivity.
Pulling up.
And of course, it probably needs bearing.
What's a low accuracy mean?
You need to move it so it gets a bearing start. Sometimes if they set long enough and they cook, they'll figure out their position. But a lot of times when you first start, you just need to move. That's all.
So
And that's it.
So that's in there.
That's a big ass light. That dozer looks like a speck. So,
Yeah.
well, that's it.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah, seriously, that's it. If you've got
And
that
now
file
we still
format
need
right,
to set the blade and all that, right?
like your blade wear.
Well, yeah,
And-
or just the does like the
offset.
yeah, whatever we need. Typically, don't you check all that to your like a grade stop or a benchmark?
Oh yeah, to do a verification,
Yeah.
correct. Have the rover, set yourself a benchmark, something low profile that a dozer can come over and check by himself every morning.
Okay.
Give him a hard elevation, that type of a thing. I used to like to do two ways. If you put a benchmark out here for the dozers to check into, like if this is going to be your set yard here, if you can figure out a spot somewhere you can put it so it's here by the machine, so as soon as they boot up and go, they can just hit it as they tram out.
Yeah.
If you can put it in surface, then give them a hard elevation and give them a cutter fill on the hub. That way they can check both.
Okay.
And then the screens here is, so that's your tab button and should take you through cross section and profile, right? And more, are we on text yet?
Just boxes.
Elevation.
Yeah, okay. So with this, you see there's cut and fill left, which is the same thing you're reading on the front. But you also have design elevation. So let me do it again. So if I hit it one more time, then you have a raw elevation. So design elevation, proposed elevation, elevation, given elevation.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Obviously, subtract those two, you should have your cut and fill. But you know what I'm saying. So, but the point to it is, yeah, you can just come through there, and then they can verify themselves with a cut and fill and a raw elevation.
Gotcha.
That type of thing. Or whatever process you have been going. If you got the rover right there, or somebody's going to be here every day with a rover or something, you can just come down the line and just make sure everybody looks good.
Okay. That's good.
Awesome.
You good?
That was easy.
Yeah, I told you, see, that was going to be so easy to make you sick.
Wow.
And the cat would be the same way.
It is the exact same system. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
That's just more integrated, and this is a full retrofit.
Yeah.
That's all.
And then our new, R323, when it comes back,
Is
will
the
have
same
this same
process.
system. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So not what we're going to deal with.
Got some extra
next.
bells and whistles, obviously, because it's newer, but
Right.
that's functionality. But as far as this load and these operations and these screens, exactly the same.
Are we done with this machine?
Joe, do you
This one?
you
I'm gonna have to
do
take
you
that
have
one
any
over.
questions?
Oh, you took the thing off?
Yeah, I already dropped the rake.
Joey, any questions?
No. Same as this one, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
And it worked like the original that was here was a CB430. big bulky lunchbox,
Yeah.
had a card in it. Really, the changeover, the software, not much difference. I mean, yeah, a little crisper, a little cleaner, menus changed a lot, but big difference was going to a flat, lightweight, and a USB drive with a hard drive.
Yeah.
The other one, that's why it always had to have that card, no hard drive in it.
Yeah, I remember that one.
But you upgraded, so you're good.